we're here to look at the iPhone 6s Plus running the Samsung and the TSMC processor, and we're going to run some Geekbench just to see what the difference is in the scores that we get. So both of these devices are unlocked 64 gig. The Samsung is the rose gold model. The TSMC is going to be the gold model. Now the first thing that I noticed when running the first test is that the TSMC processor started it at 1.76 gigahertz instead of the 1.84 like the Samsung did. And you can see Samsung definitely got the better score on that one. Now this read is 1.83 and 1.82 gigahertz. Now there are a few times when you will get 1.85, but the number tends to jump around. And Samsung again is on top. So we're going to run a few more tests just to see if there is a consistent difference. Now we're going to speed it up through here just to see with a few more tests if we can get the consistency in the Samsung. As you can see, Samsung on top again, and let's run it again. And Samsung is on top again. So far in the Geekbench scores, we have gotten much better consistency with the Samsung, and it's always been higher than the TSMC processor. Alright, this is the last test, and we're going to go into real world settings. Alright, so this is going to be the real world operation, just to see if there is a difference on day-to-day use. As you can see, which one is which one. To the left is going to be the Samsung, to the right is going to be the TSMC. And not much of a difference in opening up. The TSMC opened up a little bit faster. Both are running 9.0.2, and that was released today with some bug fixes, and it's definitely helping out with some of the situations that were experienced with iOS 9 earlier. As you can see, it's operating normal. You don't see any major difference between the two. Here, the App Store did load faster on the TSMC model, a little bit slower on the Samsung, but again, not that much of a drastic difference. And let's go ahead and try launching the Stocks app. And a minor difference for the Samsung, but again, nothing major. Alright, we launched the news. And you can see one is set up, the other one is not, but you can see what to expect. Both devices are connected to the same Wi-Fi network. Even though the phones are unlocked, they are on two different carriers, and they are the same models, which are the AT&T models. And you can see Samsung a little bit faster than that one on a third-party application from the App Store. So let's go ahead and run iMovie, and same thing. So here we're going to check how fast we can shut off the unit, and then how fast we can power the units back on. Alright, so the one thing that I did notice here is that the Samsung unit did light up the display a little bit faster than the TSMC model. And let's see which one gets to the lock screen faster, and it's the TSMC model gets to the lock screen much faster. Alright, so this is some Safari browsing, checking to see how the videos load. The one thing that I did notice is that the TSMC did have a couple of hiccups in loading some of the video content, but then that can be part of the ad blocker that's set up on that device. And there are some things that I noticed on the Samsung as well, not loading certain content right away, but it's not a major thing that's noticeable every time. Everything else is much smoother. As you can see, scrolling through the pages, loading new pages, very snappy, very fluid. And the Samsung did load this a little bit faster, so again, but not too much faster, where unless you have them side by side, you really won't notice. And the things that come into question is, what is the consistency of loading these videos? Some videos load a little bit faster on the Samsung, but then others loaded at the same time. For instance, the one previous to this loaded a little bit faster on the Samsung, but then this one loaded at the same time. So day-to-day use, haven't seen much. Check my full review coming soon. You guys have a good day.